Kia ora and welcome to Business Your Way, a podcast where I take you behind the scenes and look at the strategies, systems and support needed to grow and scale an online service business. One that not only supports you and your family financially, but one that gives you the freedom to live the life of your dreams. I'm taking the many lessons learnt over the last 2 decades of running my own business and working with hundreds of clients to bring you what's working now conversations. I'm pulling back the curtain to bring you real stories from real people, including myself. We're going to talk about everything from how to get clarity on your vision, creating systems so you can automate and delegate, how to hire a kick-ass team that creates raving, returning and referring clients. We're even going to talk about how to kick those limiting beliefs to the curb so that you can flourish in your business. I'm your host, Sandra Julian, an Indigenous mama of 3, fashion-loving sewist and business strategist. Each week, I want to help you dream big, plan well, and do the work to grow and scale your business your way. If you're ready to scale your business, but you're not sure where to start, you can take my free 2-minute quiz to find out your agency owner persona and uncover how you can use your strengths to scale and streamline your business without compromising you and sacrificing your life. You can head over to the show notes for the link. It is sandrajulian.co/quiz. Hey friend, welcome to episode 68 of Business Your Way. To kick the podcast off this year, I've got a series of shorty episodes that are going to drop every Wednesday and Friday. Wednesday is our usual podcast day. Fridays are a new day. So we're starting this year with a bang. And I wanted to do this to provide you with some prompts for you to ponder on as you consider and set your plans for 2023. So if you're ready, let's dive into this week's episode. Have you heard this saying before? Your beliefs shape your reality. Maybe this is new to you, but this is what I want to dive into in this shorty episode, because our expectations shape what we believe is possible. So let me say that again and just take a moment to let that sink in. Our expectations shape what we believe is possible. And this is one of the reasons why sometimes we don't achieve our goals. Whether that is growing our business, reaching a income level, whether it is the number of hours that we work in the week, whatever that goal is that you are trying to achieve, it is influenced by what we believe is possible. So if we set business goals for 2023, but there are limiting beliefs deep down within you, then it is going to be inevitable that you're not going to achieve the goals that you've set because you don't really believe that it is possible. And this happens because every setback that we have in our life shapes the way we think. And we start to develop these limiting beliefs. Whether they are beliefs about the world, they're about others, or they're about ourselves, we've had limiting beliefs at some stage in our journey. And these limiting beliefs might sound like this. I don't have enough experience. I can't write. I always quit. I'm terrible with technology. I'm not good with money. I've hit the ceiling in my career. I'm not that self-disciplined. I'm not creative. I'm not smart enough. I always fall sooner or later. I'll never be able to bounce back from this failure. These might be some of the limiting beliefs that you're telling yourself. There's definitely a few on that list that I can relate to. So in order to overcome our limiting beliefs, we have to really take a look at what they are. We have to examine what are the limiting beliefs that we have about ourselves, about others, about the world that is holding you back from achieving the goals that you've set for yourself. So in your review of last year, if you sat down and identified the goals that you set for yourself, or the objectives that you had, or the projects that you had at the beginning of the year, and what you didn't achieve, you might be beating yourself up. But I guarantee you that it's because there were some limiting beliefs in your way, and they were just hidden really deep down within you that you didn't realize that you had these limiting beliefs that have held you back, or haven't allowed you to reach that goal, or haven't allowed you to complete that project, or haven't allowed you to insert blank. Like, whatever that blank is, there are limiting beliefs within us that actually subconsciously hold us back from achieving whatever it is that we've set out to do. So today I want to give you 6 simple steps that I've received from my mentor at Full Focus to help you believe what's possible and help you to change those limiting beliefs into your liberating truth. So step number 1 is to recognize your limiting belief. What is the story that you are telling yourself? Step 2 is to record the belief, like write that down, acknowledge it. Step number 3, interrogate the belief. Evaluate whether the belief is true and where it comes from. Step number 4 is reject or reframe the belief. Step number 5, revise the belief. This is where you get to reorientate your thinking and start to believe what is possible, because you are reorientating and changing your mind about what is possible. And then step number 6, reorientate yourself towards that new belief. So whatever your limiting beliefs are that are holding you back from actually having that business that you really dream about and that you absolutely desire, and whether that is hitting a revenue goal, the number of hours that you work, the size of your team, the level of the profitability, whatever that is for you, when you reorientate your limiting beliefs, then your future is a blank canvas and you can design it exactly the way that you choose and know that you're going to achieve what you've set out to. Today I'd like to invite you to a workshop that I'm running, a live workshop that I'm hosting on the 8th of February. It's called Be Your Best Self in 2023. If this episode resonated with you and you want to dive more into how can you be your best self in 2023 to achieve those big goals, then I invite you to come and join me in this workshop, because now is your time to refocus, get clarity, and make progress on the things that matter to you most. Head on over to sandrajulian.co/bestself and save your seat. I would love to see you there. Before you go today, I want to thank you for being here and listening all the way to the end. All the links to this week's episode can be found in the show notes, and you can read a full blog of the episode at sandrajulian.co/podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you hit that subscribe button and get new episodes as soon as they're released. If you'd like to reach out to me and chat about anything on today's episode or any of the previous episodes on the podcast, then I've got a link in the show notes so you can leave me a voice message or a video message. I really do look forward to hearing from you. Alrighty, have a productive week and I will talk to you again real soon.